Someone's bringing in a firecracker into my game. That's cute. I like that. Pale Rose. Pretty solid map, I guess, for Legion. It has limited resources as far as pallets are concerned, which is really big for us. It's small enough that we can probably get Killer's Instinct on our Feral Frenzies regularly. So yeah, I would say this is probably a good map for us. First to hit gets us a lot of information. Like a lot. Dude, she had Sprint Burst? Fuck off. That's so annoying. She just ran through the loop. Huh. There's usually a pallet here. Oh god, wow. I need to commit. Everyone's here. I need to be a little bit worried. Yeah. Go figure. She had Sprint Burst as well. How are you going to use a flashlight and use Sprint Burst? She's not leaving. Alright, we can go like this. That works well. I'm gonna get two in the basement because of this. Unless the, was it a Meg? No, a Jane. Unless the Jane is able to stop us. We'll see, I guess, in a second here. Give this a kick as well, just because. We're not in any rush. The Jen's right here. Up goes the Weasel. We get more use out of it, then that's great. Looks like Fame decided to crawl away anyway. We won't get her in the basement, unfortunately. There's been a survivor here. She been saboing hooks? No. Really good pressure to the start of this game, which is pretty rare for a Legion game. Legion's, I guess, weakness is that his power doesn't really give much in the way of chase potential. So you really want to be able to get multiple hooks at the start of the game. It's going to allow you so much power. She make the window? She does. Wait, the dead hard out? That's 3 hooks for no gens. Really good position. These guys are sloppy, butchy, self-caring by the sounds of things. And that's what you like to see. That's why we brought Sloppy Butcher into this game. Was just for that potential that the survivors do go for the self-care. Cool. This is really good stuff. These guys are healing at hook. I just need the M1 to reset the power. And then we can go for the Nia instead. In fact, she's injured. We don't need to go for the Nia. I lost her direction. Here she is. I really wanted to be on this side. That was a bit odd. Lovely stuff. If these guys spend time self-carrying again, then this is like the perfect game for Legion. because you really don't need to heal this aggressively against a Legion. We're still at 5 gens remaining. At this stage, I reckon the survivors are going to get a little bit antsy and they're going to start just staying injured. You can see that the Jane did, but the Feng, she didn't. She instantly self-cared again. That's a 40-second timer, by the way, the self-care. 40 seconds worth of just sitting there, holding M2 for your item by default. It's kind of gross. That's another one. Going for it. It's hilarious. Like, it's actually hilarious. We'll go for this guy here. We know where the pallet is as well, so we can swing through the pallet. She slams this on our head. Body blocked. What are you doing? Jesus, dude. This is making Legion look like the best killer in the game right now. Like, legitimately, you would be fooled. They just have 0 gem progress, man. Another hook for Jane here. We can kick this gen as well. So, I mean, I guess the thing that we should start talking about is what these survivors are doing wrong. Instead of healing each other, if, like, truly you feel the need to be healed, instead of healing each other, they're self-caring. And so with Sloppy Butcher, that self-care is about a 40-second timer, which they just don't have the time to really be wasting self-caring. You ask me. You could have a 20-second timer instead. But also what we're doing to try and help, I guess, add pressure to the game is we're also using our Feral Frenzy to inflict the men's status onto as many separate survivors, individual survivors as possible, which is then allowing us to force all of them to want to self-care. Got Spirit Fury. I might just run her. She might make the mistake. We'll see. Lovely. Just playing around, hoping that she makes a mistake. There's never a reason to drop a pallet on a Legion, in my opinion, when they're in Feral Frenzy. Just as a heads up. That's a big error. Alright, we break this pallet so we can get a stack of Spirit Fury, and then we're going to cross-map to the Killer Shack gen when Feral Frenzy so that we can give it a kick and stop them from even doing 1 gen if possible. Perfect. Where did this Nia go though? She's here. I should have just M1'd her. I'm not in Feral Frenzy, love. She made a mistake here. She runs Sprint Burst, I think, so I don't have to worry about a dead hard here. They got single gen done, which kind of sucks. This game was basically looking like it was going to be a 5 gen 3K, 4K with 3 hooks each, which would have been bonkers. But unfortunately, they do get that gen done. Hey, you. Oh yeah, she had Sprint Burst, didn't she? I don't even know. Catch her here. I do now. Okay. Lovely. Time for another 40-second self-care, guys. We'll take it. I actually can't believe that this game is just survivors self-caring. Like, legitimately. I don't know where I'm running. Oh, that's lucky. Spirit Fear ready? Where are you going, Fang? That hook's already out of mission, isn't it? Yeah. Are they on this gen again? Nope, it's fully regressed. I guess that gen there, or that one up there. One of the two. I do see them on that one over there. Wait, the dead hard out. Okay, and the Fang ran this way, right? I don't see or hear her. A little bit annoying. She might have Iron Will. Oh, it's a Nia. I didn't realize it was a Nia. That works. There you go, guys. That's a kind of crazy game. One that you're just not going to get very often on Legion. Like, honestly, this is a very rare game. Super, super rare. Merciless Killer, and I think it's a perfect game as well. It makes you wonder what rank these survivors are. I guess we'll have a look in a second. Is it perfect? It is perfect. Lovely. Red ranks, for the most part. by Amy. Yeah, I mean, the major issue was that two of them were self-carrying their wounds, which is a 40-second timer. It's a lot of time wasted instead of doing a gen. Mind you, if you were to single man a gen, assuming you don't hit great skill checks, you just hit good skill checks, that's half a gen. It's progress right there. Lots of time wasted.